Good delivery once again. Beaten. Siddiqul Atal was looking for a drive. Coming down the track as well. Zia Sharifi again for his second over. Huge appeal there, but again we can say that his height is the factor.
Driven beautifully there. Fantastic Hassan. What a shot that was. First boundary of the innings, first boundary of the tournament. Injured himself a little bit there. Shuttle and delivery and dispatch for 6 runs. Hassan Isakhil. 6 number 1 for him and first 6 of the tournament as well. Again, driven beautifully. Will it run away for 4 though? I think it will. And it triples away for 4 more. Fantastic over for Band-e-Amir.
To score runs for the team. Driven nicely this time, straight. 2 fielder running after it. And it crossed the boundary. The first for Siddiqul Atal as well. Played nicely, nudges that to the fine leg boundary for another 4 by Hassan Isakhil.
Played it in the air, fielder under it. Will it be taken? No, it isn't. It will not be taken. Abdullah Tarakhil has dropped.
Another good shot, beautifully played that for 4 runs. Drived it magnificently, Hassan Isakhil. Bilal Sami will continue his 5th over. Down the track. Nicely played. And it's all the way. The second 6 for Hassan Isakhil.
Beautifully played. And this is a piercing shot. Absolutely outstanding. The ball crosses the ropes for a boundary. This is what I was talking about. He takes his time and then he delivers. The 15 over in their favor. Very well played. Atal continues bowling from the media and good running between the wicket. This is a very sensible cricket that they're playing right now. Rotating the strike, not missing any chance to convert a single into double.
Now it is the 50.
Hassan down the wicket, wanted to go for a big one. The big man is there, takes the catch, and the first wicket is down. He lost his patience, lost his wicket.
You want to clear that mid-wicket boundary. Zia Rahman Sharifi was there. Take it very simple.
Hassan Isakhil lost his wicket. Strike rate was great, 119. Feeding the batter to go for a big one. All gone! That's a big wicket. Absolutely a big wicket. Hashmatullah Shahidi. And what a catch. Catch of the day.
The plan works for Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Here you can see an excellent catch.
And the batter is going to score the runs through the square cut. 6 of his first over there. Over the top of the fielder. And the ball is running away for another boundary. This time the first boundary from the bat of Muhammad Akram. The 6th over, still 2 balls to come. This time that was a beautiful shot. Absolutely a great shot, straight as an arrow. You need to bowl a lot of the deliveries to the off stump. This time he picked up the delivery. Chance there in the deep. Oh, he not only put down the catch, also the ball goes for a very big one. 6 more to the total.
It's a 6 or a boundary. That was an opportunity of Bilal Sami, but he just missed in the end.
By Abdullah Tarakhil, now on 35 by Bilal. This time he goes again a chance, and this time the catch is taken. A very simple catch taken by Rahmanullah there in the deep. A very good catch.
Yeah, finally Siddiqul Atal just lose his temper. Actually, he wanted to go. Look at that back-to-back. He just made a really wrong selection of shot. And that was the first and second one. And Bilal Sami wanted to take. It was a really long chase for him as well. But by the way, he just dropped there. Sadiqata.
Wrong footed from the media, and this is a chance. Oh, what a catch! Absolutely a marvelous catch taken by Zia Sharifi, and this time Muhammad Akram was the man that he lost his wicket. Unbelievable catch.
Yeah, look at the delivery, that bit very well given a flight it. Look at the running, catch. What a superb catch. A fantastic taken by Zia Sharifi. What a talented play. What a effort. So that is the end of Muhammad Akram.
This time a half tracker, and he smashes that one for a maximum. Loose delivery, he was in a very good position. Coming back to the crease, smashing that ball over the top of deep mid-wicket for a maximum.
Nazian and Shahzad districts.
Again a short pitch, and that time again goes for a big one. What a smash was that one. There was no need to bowl a short pitch delivery for Ijaz Ahmed, He's a strong lad to score the runs on that side. Slip is intact again. He goes for another one. And this time the ball is gone for a mile. That was a mighty six from the batter of Ijaz Ahmed. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. That was another magnificent shot. This time for a boundary, not for a six. To this, opposite direction of the ground.
Different regions, different sides, different angles. So then definitely have a pressure. Look at that. A brilliant drive again. Two fielders are in pursuit. Finally gets another boundary. This time, Nur Rahman.
Tarakhil continues. Beautifully played, and the ball is going for a boundary. Beautiful shot was that one. Guided the ball using the pace of the bowler in no man's land or vacant area for a boundary. That's class to watch. Perfectly played. The fielder is not over there, and he's running really fast to stop the boundary. But the ball races with the pace of a bullet to cross the ropes for another boundary. Very good shot. Beautifully played. The fielder, a great effort in the deep extra cover.
Fantastic. A huge six there from the bat of Ijaz Ahmadzai.
Yeah, definitely this is what I was talking about, the quality batter. A top-class batter, Ijaz Ahmadzai.
Full length delivery, driven straight down the ground. Yes, he can. 50 for Ijaz Ahmadzai, and isn't he pumped about that one?
A brilliant effort. Ijaz Ahmadzai been really superb. It's guided very well and rises away for the boundary. A great shot again.
Wouldn't Band-e-Amir love that? Another expansive shot and another six from the bat of Ijaz Ahmadzai. He has been exceptional today. Ijaz goes deep and Ijaz goes big. Fantastic again.
And look at the pure timing. A proper batter goes over the height.
Shorter length delivery, no fielder there. 4 more runs added to the total. 75 of 37 only. He goes big again. Fielder under it though. Taken. Loses his wicket.
Ijaz Ahmadzai must be disappointed in a while. Been really in good touch. So this is what actually they're thinking. The plan should be given to them. Look at that. Another one, first earlier he guided to the off stump. Right now he's just guided to the leg stump. It's a very long chest for the fielder.
Floated delivery and Nuraman obliges. Fantastic shot for 6 runs.
settle himself very well down the ground. He's gonna go for the huge one. What a glorious shot that is from the bat of Nur Rahman.
Field setting by the captain. Over the top of the same fielder that he was called in the circle. What a shot by the left-hander. Classic shot. He goes for a big one, connects. He goes big, he goes deep, and that's 6 more to the total. What a shot was that one. He goes again, this time the fielder has chance there, but the ball crosses, and he brought his 50 with the help of that magnificent shot. What a batting performance by the wicketkeeper batsman. This time there is a chance. The fielder comes under the ball and he loses his wicket. That was the 6th wicket down. He wanted to repeat the same feast again. And a great catch was taken in the deep by Rahmanullah Zadran. What a catch was that one. 6 down, 265. Emil Shine was the fielder, correction. Still, they have a good chance to score around 320. That's a lovely timed shot into the gap. And outstandingly played that one for a boundary. Exquisite timing.
Great shot. Only in the first 10 overs, it's assistant with that fast bowlers.
A no ball called. A perfect bouncer was that one. But then Durrani actually called it a no ball. In the history of Afghanistan cricket, beautifully played this time. And the ball is racing away for the boundary. A perfect shot from the top of his toes.
Excellently played Farmanullah Safi. This time clear his front leg and played with the full flow of the bat for 4 runs.
32 of 33. This time he goes for a pull shot. The fielder is trying his level best to cover the big ground, but a boundary. And that was a perfect placement over the wicket to the left-hander. The ball is in there. Chance for the fielder. Grabs the catch. And Farman Safi is back to the pavilion after scoring 36 of 35.
This time quicker delivery. Good variation in the first wicket for Ziaur Rahman. Was high up in the air. The umpire will check that no ball. Front foot is the question.
It's not a no ball, a perfect decision at the end. Taking no time, switching on that red light there. So the left-hander is going back to the pavilion. 7th wicket down.
This time Shams want to go big. Nicely played this time. And 4 runs beat the fielder in the deep. Boundary for Shams Rahman.
Is here to watch this beautiful match and their stars in form. Again, a very good shot. It's gone. It's what an effort in the deep by Asghar Atal. But I think that's a 6. It's a boundary given.
What a shot. What a great improvisation by Shams.
Shot of the die so far. Waited for the ball and used the pace of the bowler amazingly into the vacant area. Is going to bowl his final over. Wanted to go over the top. Connects and the ball is going for a boundary behind the wicketkeeper. They want to score the runs by any means. This time a cheeky one, and the ball is again going to cross the ropes for another boundary, but there was a great effort. What an effort. Beautifully played this time. And the ball is racing away for a boundary. What a beautiful batting performance continues. Great ball striking by these two guys, scoring the runs freely.
A great shot.
As you know that they also have a lot of the fast bowlers in their side. Appeal, a strong one and given out. Walking back, Nangyal Kharot is scoring only 5 runs, faced 4 deliveries.
Very clear. And finally the wicket to Abdullah Tarakhil's tally.
Look at that. He wanted to go. Great change of the pace and a good catch taken.
Face that final 2 deliveries. And there is chance taken in the deep by Asghar Atal. And that is the end of Shamsur Rahman inning. But a very good one in the finish by Shamsur Rahman.
Intention was quite clear. He wanted to smash that one over the top of the fielder. But this time, the fielder Asghar didn't do any mistake there and took a beautiful catch. Then one of the best bowler is bowling to another best bowler. Guided that one straight to the fielder. A single is taken. Bilal Sami was the fielder. So 331 is on the board for loss of 9 wickets after 50 overs. On the other hand, Mis-e-Ainak need 332 runs to win this match with their heavy strength and outstanding batters in their side.
Is the total Mis-e-Ainak need in 300 balls.
Here we go for the first delivery. It's given down the leg side and guided well. So the most experienced captain Rahmanullah Gurbaz himself. And as he started a brilliant.
This time nicely played by Rahmanullah Gurbaz and will be cut off by the fielder. Doesn't have enough pace to cross the boundary. Yes, Faridun is really strict to his line and length early on with the new ball. Nicely played. This time driven B to the inside fielder. And the ball crosses the boundary for 4 runs.
But right now they have an opportunity to watch closely here.
Nicely played once again. This time find the gap and enough power behind that shot to cross the boundary. 4 runs. Outstanding delivery this time by Faridun. And the captain take a lot of responsibility.
It's up in the air. But we're asking that either the fielder was not there. No man's land there. Let's go at another boundary.
That was a really good option because he realized there's no one in the deep. This time driven nicely. 2 back-to-back magnificent boundaries by Rahmanullah Gurbaz to end the over.
That's such a quality shot.
And the good news for all the cricket fans is the APL. Nicely played, straight down the ground for a maximum.
Yeah, finally Khalid Tanewal opened his arm. Different techniques from the captain. But this time he finally again, what a brilliant shot that was. Really commendable.
Too easy for Khalid Tanewal. Definitely because Rahmanullah Gurbaz, apart from Shpagiza, didn't play it with a straight timing shot and great timing on it as well. Shot of the day by Khalid Tanewal. This time a second warning, but the throw as well were directed in some brilliant catches. Pulled that time and taken. Brilliant catch in the deep. And Khalid Tanewal departs.
As you mentioned that, the weakest point of Khalid Tanewal, so remember that it happened. There was, a jacket that was down the leg side and wanted to go slog one or pull it away. But unfortunately, there was not that much force behind, and he couldn't clear straight to the fielder. A brilliant taken. He must be disappointed even though he was quite set.
Outstanding shot. Magnificently played. Rahmanullah Gurbaz look in a very good touch. Not from the middle of the bat. In good effort in the short fine lick. But the miss that stumps in. Here is the wicket. Outstanding bowling. Finally, after some struggling deliveries, Khalil Ahmad right back in the channel and get the outside edge of Asgharatal.
Yeah, look at that. Finally, that is the end of Asgharatal. Even though he didn't realize how the ball came. What excellent bowling.
And the fielder from the slip region is also removed. Down the track. He goes for a big one. What a shot. Appreciating the bowler as well. Siddiq Atal. Very close. They want to go for a single. That's his 50. Outstanding performance by the captain of the side. With the help of that single, he brought up his 50. Amazing innings. Full of patience. Full of control. 50 or 45 with the help of a towering one. Shot. A perfect one into the gap towards the deep extra cover for a boundary. Absolutely marvelous.
Comes down the ground, tries to play it over the fielder's head, and that is exactly what he does. 4 more runs to Captain Gobas.
Because he's looking for a wicket, and the big wicket of Gorbas sweeps the ball, perfectly swept that one. That was a reverse sweep, and he scores a boundary.
That is a jailbreak kind of shot.
Stops that sharp singles. The tall man was there, but the ball crosses the another boundary in this over. That was a very great effort in the circle, but he was not able to stop the ball. In list A matches, a number of the time last year, he broke the big partnerships. Sweeps the ball perfectly, and this time the ball goes for a boundary. Great connection from the bat of Rahmanullah Gurbaz.
Swept and swept. Very fine.
What a shot. Beautifully picked that one. The umpire is waiting for the result, and the boundary is given.
Settle. Another fantastic drive. Another boundary to Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Fantastic captain, fantastic Gurbaz. Wide down the leg side. Will it run away for 4 though? I don't think so. And they come back for the 3rd.
In form of running and 1 in form of right ball. Appeal, a very strong one. He is asking, he is still asking. Farooq, unmoved. And a driving seat. What a shot. What a beauty. Just the flow of the bat. 6 more to the total. Exquisite timing. To Zadran. Oh, almost caught a.
Or play a proper cricket, so that would be able to chase.
Cuts that down, and again a boundary. Perfect shot. Great execution. Flawless.
Absolutely. Look at the different and improvisation. You know, Ashmatullah Shahidi, they have a lot of experience.
That's a beautiful shot. Absolutely a marvelous one by Zadran there. Waited for the ball to come. Picked up, played downtown, straight as an arrow.
For making a brilliant century.
And gone straight to the captain, Ashmatullah Shahidi. What a catch. The brilliant performance of Ramanullah Gurbaz comes to an end. Eventually there is a wicket to the spinner. He stick that till he got the wicket of the captain. Wanted to play that shot over the top of the captain, but manages only the safest palm of the captain. Hashmatullah Shahidi takes the catch of Ramanullah Gurbaz. This time he erected the ball and the ball is going. It's gone for really a maximum one. That's a massive six.
Absolutely wetted, and look at the timing. As he wetted, kneel down, pick 12, a very superb timing.
Gone. Another wicket down. Straight to Hassani Sakhil.
A brilliant fielding. It was really not easy because it was as hard as an arrow. Like a tracer bullet, we could say, like that. Look at that. He just missed. And straight to the fielder. What a catch that is. I think he wanted to go for the big shot, but finally the wicketkeeper Ali Nasser departs on just 2.
Sweeps that one perfectly this time. And the ball is racing away for a boundary. That's 50, I think, for Ramanullah Zadran. What a performance by him. All the credit on the earth goes for this young man, the way he completes his 50 with that perfect sweep. After, in space of only 15 balls, he got another one. Same time, he goes for a big one. Extremely a great shot. 6 more to the total. What a perfect shot was that one. Flawless timing. Immaculate timing, and the ball goes with a blink of an eye to cross the ropes for a boundary.
Superb. Look at that.
Easy pickup shot. You don't want a ball there to him, especially when he is batting on 67.
And that is the end of Amal Shaheen. This is what I was talking about, that there is no need to go for the big shots. You have to prolong your innings. You have to take a time. But by the way, what a brilliant, look at that. A bit flighted one, and he just bamboozled him. And he wanted to go the big one, but unfortunately bin counts. Amal Shaheen, the man in form, departs after scoring 7.
Captain Shahidi goes back to the paces. Keeper wasn't able to get a hold of that ball there. It runs away for 4.
Make a century for himself. Another reverse sweep there. No chance for the fielder. That's it, rises away for the boundary. A very good shot.
Reverse sweep for 4 more runs from the bat of Ramanullah Zadran. Can his brother stay out there with him? Slog swept for 4 runs. This time the left-handed brother, Yunus Zadran.
That's very well. Another boundary. What a classic shot. Backfoot punch. He managed that and picked well.
Has got to be the key. Another short delivery. Pulled away. Will it go for 4? Yes, it does.
Yeah, this is now the younger brother, Muhammad Yunus Zadran.
Deep point, long on, long off in deep square leg. Fantastic. That is beautiful to watch. Another 6 added to the total from the bat of Ramanullah Zadran.
Yeah, really, he capitalized well.
But a well-calculated risk taken there. But he has taken risks throughout the innings, though. That is another risk. Fielder comes up. 6 runs to Ramanullah Zadran, and that is century number One for him, and that is the first century of the tournament as well. My word, what a shot that was to bring up his century.
What a classic. What a player he is.
Easy pickings. 4 more to the brother at the other end. That is the left-handed Zadran. He was struggling to rotate the strike at the beginning, and now comes down the ground, pulls that one over the fielder's head. Has he cut that one off? Siddiq Atal, the fielder.
Beautifully played this time. The ball is racing away towards the boundary line. The fielder is in pursuit. Eventually, the ball wins the race.
Start with the boundary, pull that magnificently. Find their way to the next stages. Down the track this time, straight to the fielder.
The fielder is beaten over there and the ball is racing away for a boundary. In the first inning, I'm talking about Ijaz Ahmed Noor. But in the second innings, all the guns were blazing, especially Ramanullah Gurbaz. He scored a lot of runs for the side. And then a century scored. I think it's a run-out call. It's referred to the TV umpire, Safi again.
That Yunus Zadran with the dive. But he couldn't save his wicket. Red line.
Twist and tail again, other wicket. So the partnership is broken.
A well-deserving 50, but not there. 48 of 41. 4 overs of Farman Safi, 2 of Khalil Ahmed.
Chip that in, gone. That's a big wicket. The Centurion is back to the pavilion. Unbelievable. The slow one did the trick.
The wicket they are looking for, finally. Faridun Daudze delivers here with another wicket. A simple catch straight to Shamsur Rahman. A big wicket of Rahmanullah Zadran departs after 109 of 94. Magnificent century by him. Or delivery, much better. And 1 bounce for by Abdullah Tarakhel.
This time he cut that away for another perfect boundary.
Against Abdullah Tarakhel. Bowled him. What a delivery. What a magnificent strike.
This is what I was talking about. This man can change the complexion of the game. 8 down now, 301 on the board. The 3rd wicket for Ahmed there. What a bowling performance.
Attempting that Yorker delivery. Nicely played. And gets the boundary. Much needed one. And played by Khair Mohammed.
Khair Mohammed is facing down the track. He goes for a big one. The fielder is coming around. Is he going to take the catch? The ball crosses the ropes for a first boundary of the first ball to give the strike. And he's stumped there. That's a big wicket. Now, Band-e-Amir is on the verge of a very big victory here by the margin of 7 or 6 runs there. Not even a super over. They will win by 1 run there.
Can't say should have faced all the deliveries by Khair Mohammed. Must have faced all the deliveries by Khair Mohammed.
Now, that's the final ball of the match. Swings hard. No runs taken. Big victory. That's the end of the match. Done and dusted. Band-e-Amir won by 7 runs. What a victory.
Great bowling performance at the end. After the wicket of Yunus Zadran, then Rahmanullah Zadran. Great performance in the bowling. Until the end, they fight excellently to defend the target of 332.